Welcome to this backtest of August 2023. This August is upcoming and it's a very low volatile month. So I am sure people will get caught out and me too. So that's why I'm going to backtest it. And I thought, why not just record it so you guys, so you guys have something to watch too. First of all, obviously, we are going to check the economic calendar. Give me a second, man. Like, oh my days. Monday, CPI. Tuesday news, Wednesday news, NFP protocol afterwards. You guys know the drill. If you don't read the PDF, my G. Alright, let's get straight into business. First of all, we want to identify the order flow. So we're gonna start at the monthly. Monthly is clearly stepping down, and this monthly closure is telling us a sweep story. Weekly, if we were to go up in the weekly, we would have done this fair value gap. Now it is NFP week, so we might manipulate to leave the monthly wick, but yeah, when prices dropping aggressively like this at the end of the month. Why am I saying end of the month? As you guys can see, the last half of the month is dropping down like this. That is indicating to us that there's a potential change in the state of delivery happening. Now I'm gonna go 1 week back to see what price action there was. So 26th of July, there was FOMC, and then the day after, unemployment claims, pushed it back up and then displaced. Okay. Interesting price action. Very interesting. So identifying the order flow, clearly weekly bullish, monthly bearish, daily bearish. When would we consider the weekly to be bearish as well? If we inverse this fair value gap, I would consider this weekly to drop down, because I know that the daily is extremely strong, and if the daily is looking like this, then yeah, it ain't looking too bright for the bullish people. So we have identified our order flow, then we identify our potential draw on liquidity. I would say this is our potential draw on liquidity, and after we reach that, we can re-establish our bias and see if we are getting a change in the state of delivery to the upside again or not. Yeah, and that's aligning with previous month's low. So let me put previous month's low plus weekly fair value gap. Well, the weekly fair value gap is actually this low, but hey, if we are going to the weekly fair value gap, we are probably going to this previous month's low too. So I want to see a weekly manipulation to the upside, and I want to drop. So after we identified these levels, I want to see more levels where we can continue down from on the daily. So this propulsion block is a nice area where I would like to see downside from. So we get the weekly open, high, and then low, close. Well, low is probably going to be a bit more as it's NFP. After we have identified the weekly and daily levels where we would like to see downside from, so this weekly inverse fair value gap and this daily propulsion block, I would like to identify my ranges. So if this is a market maker sell model, we might go here, sweep these lows before continuing up, but it looks like the market maker model. It does look like it, but I don't think we're going to go there. I think we completed this one right here, and now we are due for a retracement back up. So Monday, I will look for longs to the POI, because Monday is going to trap in traders, in my opinion, in the NFP week. So I'm identifying my ranges. This right here is the daily range. This right here is the H4 range. And the weekly range is this right here. I'm going to mark out this as the weekly discount. So we tap weekly discount, came back up. So how we react at weekly discount will determine, like this week will determine if we are going down or up. And this daily propulsion block is beautifully aligning with this H4 breaker pattern. I'm going to be looking for shorts at there. Now, if this is a market maker model, this is the smart money reversal, then this the first stage going to be happening around here at the breaker. Okay, so and what would invalidate my sentiment for this week? What would invalidate my sentiment for this week is if we close strongly above this propulsion block. And where could price react from before coming to the propulsion block? That's a good question, and I don't know. Where could price react from potentially? Yeah, from this daily fair value gap right here, but we reacted from it. Maybe this inverse fair value gap. But it's too little. It is way too little. Yeah, so DXY we can reach into this daily fair value gap and then propulse up. So this area that I just marked is what could invalidate our idea and push price all the way back up. Or that's could be something we will be targeting afterwards. Now I want to mark out my weekly and daily opens. The weekly open right here. And then my daily open right here. This is the start of New York session. So I'm expecting upside either from this bottom of here, or I'm expecting downside from the daily propulsion block and H4 breaker. 8:30. We don't have 8:30 news, but we leave a wick like that. Oh wait, this is the day. This is the week before. I need to go one day forward. Okay, that's my bad, guys. Let me remove this. Okay, our sentiment is still the same. We left equal lows right here. I want to see if we tapped it on DXY. We reacted on DXY from it, so okay, we reacted off a daily fair value gap on DXY and also on EU. Okay, this is interesting. The sentiment, everything still stays the same. The place where we can react back up from is right here, so we need to be cautious. Now we have delivered a H1 change in state of delivery. So either we're expecting this, or either we're expecting this. This will be our weekly open. 1, 2, 0, is our daily open. Let's see. Maybe there's SMT with a correlating pair, but I'm just gonna watch EU for now. What a price action. We failed to sweep it on both pairs. Maybe we did on GU. Interesting. We didn't. Let me just drop. I would really like a sweep of these highs. Now, order flow is clearly bearish, and I'm just gonna follow order flow. I don't care too long here. I really don't care. Okay. Swing failure, displacement right here. Tap it and then continue down, I guess. Let's see if it delivered a unicorn. It did, but a very weird one. Price is being extremely irrational. So we are in this range right here, and we are in deep discount, so I won't be looking for shorts. Now right here, I can look for shorts. Well, it wanted to go without us. Oh my god, this daily open. Yeah, we're just range bout, I think, until NFP. So right here, I'm just looking at a key unicorn pattern at a key time. 805. We get a unicorn. We are extremely close to drawing liquidity. Let's see if there's a H4 fair value gap, or we could have keyed a trade idea of. We reacted off premium H4, key unicorn, and key timing, high, low. Yeah, extremely close to this strong liquidity right here. $12 pips top. Is this worth to take it? Friday's low is right there as well. Well, clearly, let's see the positives. We have Monday, failure swing, displaced down, leaving a H4 fair value gap. And then Tuesday night, we sweep all the early shorters, and now we are making our way down to this liquidity. But we are in discount in the range. Guys, let's see. What I like is that we have a unicorn at a key time, and it is New York continuation cells. Let's see the news. 8:15 was the news. So this right here was the news. So it swept this, the news, failed to come back up, left a balanced price range. $8.50, and then we have this candle. Let's see if there's SMT with a correlating pair. Well, we can't. Yes, there was, you see. I'll let this one go because there's no break pattern. And it played out beautifully. But our rules is breaker pattern. Well, you could consider this a breaker pattern, but yeah. Classic New York sell day. Actually, I'm gonna take my journal. I want to I want to study all this price action afterwards. So what day is this? 2 of August, New York. Oh my days, my microphone is blocking everything. Okay. That was a nice trade. And now it's NFP protocol. So I'm just skip 2 days forward. Price reacted from the PDRA where we expected from, and price is showing resistance where we expected it to resist. And we're gonna remove our ranges. Friday. Okay, so NFP weeks usually create the wick of the week. Now the week after NFP, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, no news. Thursday, CPI. Friday, CPI. So what are we expecting? Extended consolidation until Thursday makes a move that we can follow. Now, if we go to the weekly, we are reacting of this weekly propulsion block. We are reacting from this weekly propulsion block. We have a weekly fair value gap right here. Okay, so listen. We're going to go back through everything. We identified order flow. We identified potential draws on liquidity. If we are to go up, this is our draw on liquidity. If we are to go down, then we are likely reaching here because we failed to go up from here. But now we have swept previous week's low. So if we are to go up, we will go up from here. And if we are to go down, this weekly fair value gap will offer us, well, it's a weekly propulsion, weekly BPR will offer us prices down. So what we are going to do now is we are going to see how the week sets up based on the economic calendar. So we're expecting consolidation and then midweek reversal. So we will see what CPI brings. Let's continue with identifying our ranges. So we broke here. This is our new range. But marking ranges is so annoying. I'm just do it like this. Okay, the weekly range is our daily range. I mean, the daily range is our H4 range. Now we are going to continue. So if we are to go down from this weekly balanced price range, if we are to go up, there's a H1 breaker pattern. Let's play Monday out. Monday no news, so we're not interested in anything. Tuesday. Yeah, I don't think I will be interested in anything. Well, this is, well, we are obviously, if this is the second stage, we are heading up here. Potential longs from right here. We're in discount H4 and discount daily. H1, I mean. Well, ooh, this is a clean looking unicorn. Let's see at 240. We are in premium of the range. We have swept Asia highs. We have not swept London highs. We're just forcing at this point. Why? Because we didn't even swept Monday's highs and I'm looking too short. I'm just gonna wait and see what price has to offer us. Well, I guess it offered the cleanest unicorn ever. Now we're in discounted prices and you can look for longs. So Wednesday, no news. This is all range bound price action, as you guys can see right here. And in these scenarios, you don't want to trade, to be honest. You just want to wait until we reach some kind of potential array where we can go down from. And then you want to wait for an H1 change in the state of delivery. Like right here. After we close above this breaker, this low to this high, we're inside of that range the whole time. So this is the day with CPI. So CPI delivered a move into the weekly balanced price range. So daily is stepping down. We have a beautiful reaction. So midweek reversal. We would like to see price, and this is also H4 breaker, by the way. So price was getting held, pushed up into the H4 breaker. For the H1 change in the state of delivery. We just place through it at 1300. I don't know what there is at 1300. Oh, 10 a.m. news. Okay, so CPI manipulates upwards, and then the 10 a.m. news manipulates back downwards. So if this is the high of the week, we would like to see shorts. We have also inversed this fair value gap. So anywhere, we would like to short anywhere. Why? Because we are just coming off a premium. So any rate inside of a kill zone is for me a short. Okay. A bit of an early short. Want to see a closure under it? High, low. Can we break this high? Higher high. 20 pips, okay. Oh, this will be a shorting opportunity right here. Damn, that's so tough. Let's see if there was SMT with a correlating pair, because that's actually tough. Wow. Happens. Happens, part of the game. My sentiment is still the same. High, low, higher high. Lower low displacement. This is my breaker. Because of this aggressive reaction to the upside, I would like to wait for some kind of confirmation to sell this. A10. Beautiful. But there is PPI. I guys know that PPI is the demon. And okay. It just leaked price action, but I wanted to put my stop a bit higher. I think this would be a good stop. How many pips is that? 39. Okay, 39 is way too much. And put it like this, 25 pip stop, because we have PPI coming up. I don't want to get wrecked by it. Go study PPI, like it can slip you to Narnia. And I'm gonna aim for external range liquidity right here. So that will be a 3 RR. I'm willing to take that. And if PPI delivers, we will scale in. Okay. And now we are looking for areas to scale in. Can I go to the 1 minute? Yes, we can. I think that this would be the high of the week, right? Then we have this M15 breaker. Inside of the M15 breaker, we're making FVGs downwards. So I will put another position right here. And then I can trill this position right here all the way back. And then this position, where would I put the stop loss? That is a logical position, but delivers me RR. This is a balanced price range. I will put my fair value gap SL. Yeah, 20 pips. It should not come back up. It makes no sense for it to come back up. Let me see. Yeah, we should just down from here onwards. If it comes back up, I'm gonna cry. We have an M5 Pro. To be sure, I'm gonna put it like this. How much RR is that? 1.76. I'm gonna take it. It's better to be safe than sorry, right? The week ended right here. So that will be a 0.75 plus 2.2 RR. That is 13th of August. Okay, and then we saw a potential trade somewhere. Where was it? I want to journal that too. This one, I think. 8 August, London. We were in premium H4. Okay. Now, so the week ended. We have a swing high. So Monday is likely to expand to the drawn liquidity. Let me check news. Monday, no news. Tuesday, we have news. Wednesday, news. Thursday, news. Next week is looking beautiful. What am I expecting? Yeah, I'm just expecting downside instantly, actually. So we could have took like 50% off right here. And I still let the rest run. Okay, now we have a sweep. Let me actually go through the checklist again. So daily, identify order flow. We are clearly in bearish order flow. We are coming off a weekly premium array. So after we came off this weekly premium array, we are seeking for discount arrays. This is a discount array. Would like this one is too a good discount array. Obviously, the monthly move is set. So I'm expecting 2 candles like this to end the month, like downwards. What do we want to see? We want to see a manipulation upwards and then go down. Where can we go up to? This inverse fair value gap is a nice array. Daily. It's aligning with the daily order block as well. We have positioned ourselves inside of the wicks right here. So we don't need to be scared that price is going to come back, sweep this high, and then go down. Like, what? It doesn't make sense. How many pips is that? Because they're strapped there. 26 pips. There's trapped traders there. We want to keep this position going as long as possible. We're going to keep looking for shorts. Yeah, we failed to push up from the weekly propulsion block, so I'm expecting downside. What's the first array that can push us back up? This swing low, this fair value gap. So much noise on the chart, man. What's this? Weekly inverse fair value gap. It's at my entry. So high, low, higher high, high, low, higher high. So this is going to be a breaker. So we want to see price melt through here and then use it as potential support. Why did I call this H4 BPR? Did I mean breaker? Yeah, we just swept so many people right here, so I just want to see it go down instant. Like, so this will be a daily range, hourly range, excuse me. In daily, we're still in premium. It seems like high, low. Yeah, like shorts. Only buys the shorts. Swing high. So next day should go down. So this is the weekly open. This is the daily open. You want to see manipulate up and then go down. Actually, we made a new range right here. So this swing high should before taken, and Loki price action leaked it already to us. So let's see what it will deliver. This is a unicorn, but counter trend. There's also a unicorn. After we swept this early shorters, the early participants are neutralized. We are above daily open, weekly open. We are above daily open, but it's outside of my trading hours. Okay, so this is the manipulation of the day. After the manipulation of the day is set, all I'm looking for is a fair value gap in direction of order flow to then see a entry of at 8 a.m. So the kill zone opens here. I'll put my limit here, stop. Let's see the H1. Let's see how much RR this gives. 17 pips. Okay. Like, we shouldn't come back up, truly. I'm put my stop like this. Above this rate. I'm put my stop here. Why? Because I rather get the RR than get potential stopped out and then re-entry. Like, it can go back up, sweep, and then go down, but it doesn't make sense. So we displaced 8 a.m. We have another fair value gap right here. This is like double silver bullet type play because we are close to here and then close to the external range liquidity. We displace through this breaker. Now we should see price heading towards these lows. So what I'm expecting the weekly profile is that we sweep this and then we have some kind of TGIF. Let me check. 14 August in New York session. Like, this is beautiful, but unfortunately it didn't happen in our trading hours. So two beautiful trades here, beautiful trades here. Want to see how much standard deviations we got. What am I doing? It should be here, I think. High, low, high, low, higher, lower, low. Yeah. Hello. My cat. He wants some food, I think. There's an M15 breaker too. Shh. What I say, swing high, then we're going to look for shorts, then we reach the draw on liquidity. Now you would take bulk of your positions off there. And what I'm expecting, right? This might potentially be the low of the week, depending on if we get a breaker pattern. So obviously, I want to remove everything, man. It's so much fluff. Let's just take the positions. Uh, 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 um. Look how beautiful we sweep inside this breaker and then this plays down. This was external range liquidity. After we reach external range liquidity, we do not know if we're going to continue. But if we are going to continue, where are we going to continue to? This swing low, potentially. But we have a fair value gap right here. So if we are going to go down, where we're going to go down from? This fair value gap. Oops, I shouldn't have leaked the weekly price action, but happens. New daily open, weekly open right here. Like, we reached external range liquidity. Like, we shouldn't look for anything here. It doesn't make sense. This is our new range. I'm gonna ignore this wick though, because it's an FP wick. Fuck, did I just... Oh. Okay. So right here, it accumulated orders inside of the balanced price range, and then it went up. $8.30 news manipulated down. Changing state of delivery, balanced price range. We are in discount. We just took external range liquidity. You can do this, but I'm not gonna do it. I just straight pro trend. See if it played out. It did not really play out. So we went above weekly open. High, low. Okay. I'm not interested in anything. I want to see if there's SMT on these highs. Oops. Yep. There's... Okay, this is not good. EU is pumping up while EU is dropping. Um, yeah, like I don't like this at all. I think it's just Thursday low of the week potentially. So we are in deep discount, and we might have like a TGIF play right here. We've got the H1 change in state of delivery, which happens right here. We should look for longs. It did not want to give. It gives a H1 change in state of delivery. Thursday, there's FOMC meeting minutes. Well, our bias was correct, but so we sweep this. Now, if this is going to come down, why is it going to come down? Because if this was truly bullish, it would just keep pumping. That's my opinion. What was this? The previous days open and put it here. Oh, wait, it's actually all the way right here. If we come off a... So Friday we have retail sales at 2 a.m. GU time for GU. I'm expecting some upside, but yeah, that's it. Like some upside, not a lot. That's why I won't take this. So played out exactly as we had thought. It was the only candle that delivered, and then this one on Wednesday. Let's study what delivered on Wednesday, internal to external. Maybe on Wednesday we should have looked for potential continuation plays. But yeah, it wasn't even clean. Yeah, this wasn't even clean. Like, when these candles look big, it doesn't matter. All that matters is if it's clean and if we can catch a piece of the pie. The week after Monday, no news. Wednesday, Tuesday, no news except existing home sales. Wednesday news, Thursday news, Friday news. So I want to see what Monday does. We manipulate upwards. Is there any PDRA we can see? This daily fair value gap is the only one I can see, to be honest. But like, does it make sense that we go up there? I want to see a H1 change in safe delivery, and then we'll follow the train. I don't trust it at all. Yes, I should have trusted it. This is a H1 breaker, New York continuation, 8 a.m. 8:35. What happens there? With 10 a.m. news, this will be the breaker if we close below it. We did. Limit right here. Unlucky. August 22. No fail. I'll be lying if I said it's okay. Clearly, we are going here. Let's see if we tapped it though. Woohoo! I love trading. It's so much fun. Woohoo! Amazing. If we manipulate upwards on Wednesday from this crazy news, there's like 1, 2, 3 news, 4 actually. Then I'll be looking for shorts. Yeah, I don't like that it's leaking the price action, but hey, happens. H4 fair value gap right here. Make it make sense. If you are to go down, where are we gonna go down from? This propulsion block likely. But I don't like that we have created this breaker. I'm expecting it's just to bait people in. Let's see. 3 o'clock. This looks like a beautiful unicorn. Instead of a H1 breaker, after we have taken external range liquidity, and we are now aiming to go for internal range liquidity. I'm not saying I'm taking it, by the way. I'm not saying that. I'm just looking at it. So this is the range. Wednesday, Monday, high, low. Okay. Yeah, we are already in daily premium. Does it make sense? No, it doesn't. Then we have break pattern to the downside. So this one I didn't take. I saw it as unicorn and I wanted to put the position. So New York continuation. We just need to see a rate into displacement. Fair value gap, propulsion block. Rate into displacement right here is go time. Look, because we had this manipulation right here. High, low, higher, high, lower, low. I don't expect another big manipulation to the upside. So I'm just looking for M5 fair value gaps. High, low, higher, high. A stop above the M15 breaker. And then we are targeting external range liquidity again. So inside of this, high, low, higher, high. So this is a breaker. This is the H1 breaker. Also, the reason I put my stop like this is because we have unemployment claims at 8:30. So I don't want to get slipped. 8:30 plate. So we are inside of a H1 breaker. I would hold this to external range liquidity. Like, obviously not the full position. I would cut good profits at 1 to 2, like 50% off. Then maybe at 4 standard deviation, some profits off as well. But my aim with this trade would be to hold it to external range liquidity. Nice. That's just art. Oh, that's not even external range liquidity. This is... Now Asia delivered to the external range liquidity. So now, let me go back here. Daily time frame. I want to go to the weekly, but that will leak the price action. We have just reached previous month's low. What am I expecting? A TGIF, because we have reached a high time frame objective. This looks like a clear market maker sell model. So I'm expecting rate of this. And then the weekly candle is going to come back into the range 20 to 30%. I'm going to put this like this. TGIF. Okay, perfect. I'm going to remove this for now. Asia dropped. Continues. This is an M15 breaker pattern right here. So you guys know, if you missed the trade, I'm not in yet. I'm not in. I don't see any fair value gaps indicating that we are going up. So I'm scrapping this trade idea, unfortunately. I want to see a rate first and then displacement again. Like this. 3 o'clock. Like clockwork. Boys, this is like clockwork every single time the same. I'm going to check the M15 quickly. I want to leave. So I want this candle to be a fair value gap and leave that untapped. I would say this is a good position to take. And I got stopped out. So we will be targeting right here then. Around here. Unfortunate. This is so crazy. Yeah, I don't think we are high enough in the range to short yet. You guys can see. But we are already at like the TGIF area, so it's also not smart to look for longs anymore. Look at that. We touched it. We touched premium and melt. Tell me if you can make that up. Tell me right now. So unfortunately, Friday 25th of August. Maybe I got a little euphoric due to this beautiful trade. I said I was gonna pro trend trade only, but this was like high time frame objective met the previous month's low. I was expecting a reaction to the upside. We were in a weekly fair value gap. Maybe I should have waited for M15 change in sales delivery. Oh, we had a M15 and then we came back, rated again. This could have been prevented if I just stuck to the model and waited for a closure above high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low, low, high, rise, low, low. If I just waited for a closure above here, which I didn't, unlucky man. Wow, 1 hour in. Remove everything. I need to pee. Let me finish off the last week. Monday bank holiday for GBP, Tuesday news, Wednesday news, Thursday news. Oh, it's NFP week. Okay, so what are we expecting? We are expecting a manipulation to against order flow to start the monthly wick. Actually, because 1 September is NFP, maybe that's gonna push price up to a like where can we go up to though? This swing high, I guess. I am expecting SMT at these lows. Like this price action is hard to navigate. I'm gonna be completely honest. High, low. This will be a range. Okay, let me go through my checklist. We check the economic calendar. Yep, we identify order flow, monthly bearish, weekly bearish, daily bearish, H4 bearish as well. We identify potential draw on liquidity. Well, because it's NFP week, I'm expecting manipulation for the weekly, monthly power of 3. And then let's go to the weekly. We closed inside of this fair value gap, so that's a good sign for downside. Like, guys, when you touch discount arrays, you want to see a reaction, because if we touch discount arrays and we are truly bullish, we would react aggressively from discount arrays, but we didn't. And what I like is that this sweep into this is low-key like the breaker. So I'll keep this here. It's also, okay. That is, I think I remember this price action. Look at this. We're going to Euro futures to check if there's a fair value gap. And is there a fair value gap? Yes, there is right here. But there isn't on this pair. So this is, yeah, like clockwork, like first. Oh my, like this is crazy. So first week of the month, manipulate against order flow to trap everyone in for the monthly power of 3, like every weekly candle does, like every daily candle does. So this right here is a breaker. Are these equal lows? No, they're not. Let's see if we get a good reaction. No, I don't like this. It was also GBP bank holiday. Maybe that's why it's so low volatile. Okay, so this is a beautiful range to work with. Let me... If we are to go not up, what would be our first area of rejection? That's this. Bro, can you type in it, man? What a weird price action. Limit on the breaker. Breaker, balance price range, stop. Here's fair. I would want to put it better, but hey, I'm not risking it. Give me this. But I ain't going to hold it all the way there. Let's see if there was SMT with a correlating pair. It stopped me out. Amazing, amazing, amazing. We love trading, guys. We love it. Woohoo, we love trading. Okay, market make sell model done, and now I'm longing again. Why am I seeing this as market make a sell model? Smart money reversal, first stage, second stage. Now smart money reversal right here to make the weekly power of 3. Okay, 9 a.m. news. So this 10 a.m. news should push it up. Now we have taken Monday's lows. I'm not in this. I'm not in this. Now I'm in this. I'll put it like this. Stop's like 20 pips stop. Yeah, I'm not. I would enter this like this. Boom, shakalaka. Look at that. Look at the art. Look at that art, man. The 2RR, 50% off. Let's let the rest run. Because my D is huge. And I've studied every month's price action and every month the same. Make it make sense. Okay, so Wednesday, let's see a continuation towards here, and then we're done for the week. If we are to go, man, all these drawings. Let's see. So our first area of potential rejection did not mess us over. So that's gonna become a inverse mitigation block. Daily mitigation block. Unlucky propulsion block. You got wrecked. So open, low, high, close. I'm actually extremely happy that I'm having these good stats on a month like August. I'm gonna wreck price so bad this month. Well, next month. You guys don't want to know what's gonna happen, bro. Daily open right here. Go to the H4. This is a breaker pattern on the H4. Y, low, displays. I want to see immediate feedback that we are at the right side of the market. High, low. Okay, this is the low, high, low, low. Okay, this is where we need to close above. No way! Why are you leaving us, man? No way. Why are you leaving us, man? Let me think. Let me think. Let me think. I'm not in this, by the way, yet. Let me think. Let me think. Let me think. Let me think. Daily mitigation block below daily open. Closer drawn liquidity. First stage right here. Second stage this. Yeah, this. The green lights are just screaming. Early participants neutralized this because everyone thought this was the move up. Neutralize them. Fair value gaps indicating we're going up. Now, I'm scared that it might not retrace though. Some put it like this. Then we're targeting this and then we're done for the week. Okay, New York session. Okay. This was not a good trade. Like we are already outside of the kill zone. So I want to see. Good thing that we didn't get filled. So I want to see this. 8:30 news. I'm expecting a spike down. So you market execute. Stops under this low. Target these highs. Okay, this clearly is going up. High, low, high. It's hard. Sweep. What? I just don't get. I need to sneeze. Hapshu. Alhamdulillah. And this is a nice trade. Fair gap right here. I'm just market executing when I see this closure. Oh, the news was instantly after. I did not realize that. That was 8:30. It is nice. Why? Because this will be your breaker. And you can pyramid here. Targeting this. Boom, man, I'm gonna milk August. I'm gonna milk August. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Wednesday done. We're done for the month. Predicted it perfectly. Look at that. Manipulation of the month. And now let's see what NFP is doing. As expected, market maker model complete. Man, This mentorship price is gonna go up to 1 million because the value I'm providing is insane. Beautiful, man. Let me see. 29 August. 30 August. I'm extremely happy with these results because I'm so happy. Like, just because this month is extremely low volatility and it's like one of the harder months to trade, I've heard. I just rinsed it. I just rinsed it, man. Thanks for watching, y'all. I hope this value, 1 hour and 11 minutes. This value is unmatched. Enjoy. Become a goat like me. Change your life. Wow. This month. Beautiful. Like, look at my predictions, man. I'm just a goat. I don't know what else to say. Peace, y'all. Take care.